week I have my cousin Miki visiting. Another week, another day. My name's Noah, I'm 24 and I'm building an AI consulting company, education company in NYC. And today's a Monday and my mornings always start at the gym. The gym has been like the best place for the past 4 years-ish. It's not just physical anymore. The gym also just provides mental stability at this point. So if you're an entrepreneur, the gym is like a must. It's really a must. So now I'm heading to my way at the gym. It's almost 7 a.m.-ish, so I'm not those 4 a.m. type of person. I used to be. I'm not hating on anyone, but I used to be a 4 a.m. person. But now I do value an 8 hours of sleep, and that has tremendously affected my whole day. Sleeping 8 hours, you have more energy, definitely. So yeah, today we'll probably go there. I keep it light though. I keep my workout simple. I probably work out 30 minutes or yeah, around that ish, and I'll probably be done by my workouts by 8:30 or 8, and then we head down to Manhattan and then we start on working. We start with the meetings. The meeting was mostly focused on our first potential client. Tomorrow we're having a second call to discuss about prices. So it's a translation company. So they work on translation and they want to develop an AI powered app. And they want to then subscribe it. Like they want to have users using this. So they want to like sell it to as a SaaS model. And tomorrow we're having a discussion on the price and final points about like the version, how long it will take. So if the team closes on it, that will be our first amazing potential client and potential revenue coming in. Then who's visiting next 3 days, my goal or like my idea is to help show them around NYC, but also work on those CMO interviews, VC interviews, and also hopefully potentially close on a client. This week I have my cousin Miki visiting NYC.
Yeah, NYC is very nice. It's great. Yeah, I really am enjoying the city. Yeah, it's very big. It's very big city, very beautiful.
Yeah, he's already fitting right in. Miki already walks like the New Yorkers, right?
Yeah.
Already making friends. Maybe he's thinking of moving soon?
Yeah, sure. I'm here next year. I'm here.
Definitely.
Or after some months, I'm here.
I could definitely see Miki moving 100%. Today is a Wednesday, and today we just wrapped up a seminar about this private school in London that fired every teacher, and they're charging 35k per year per student. So we talked about how that's an extreme case of trying to get ROI based on AI. But then what are how do you measure ROI when you invest in AI, right? How do you get real return on investment? Like how are you going to make money when you do investments on your ROI? So that was basically the main focus for today. So I wrapped up my one-on-one meeting with Keshav, who's working on our YouTube. So we need podcast guests every week. So most of our YouTube is podcast and educational courses. Other than that, I'm finalizing contract. So we're doing this partnership contract with a bigger company called Enterprise Bot. They provide enterprise level AI bot for different companies. They're based in Europe. We'll be essentially their resellers here in the US. So we were going over some terms. Now we're finally done to the final version of the contract, and it's just I just have to handle some emails for basically just finalizing the agreements. But that was the main focus for today. Today also the team's having the call for our first client. They're talking about finances and costs, and finally it's a good sign. If it's a green sign, then they're working on the contract and the invoice, and then hopefully we'll sign on our first initial client after 9 months in this journey, which has been super exciting. still super excited. Either way, we're still working on the different things. Still also trying to start a fund inside the company. So I'm interviewing general partners to start a fund to help us, become this AI holding company in the next few years. Now let's get down to the contract agreements, the weather, and the way this trees changed. It's just unbelievable. Like literally, those trees were not here. Like, it was not this green last week, but now it's just changed a lot. The vibes are amazing. Just chilling here for a few. And updates for today is I just have a couple of 3 interviews for AI course creator interns. I'll probably do them in the afternoon. And then other than that, tomorrow we're interviewing the VC general partner, someone to help us get started with our fund. So this week has been relatively less work. But then next week, bump up. But then still trying to enjoy the spring weather since it's amazing. Friday, last night there was an event on Microsoft in regards to seed and pre-seed raising. It was mostly investors, but then yesterday's event host was some company called Ugly Talk, and what they focus on is honest conversations about the ugly truths about startups, fundraising. So they want it to be as honest as possible. Yesterday's conversation mostly centered around how this investors actually started investing, how they started their VC firms, and how they all some of them stumbled in it on accident, some of them it just happened. They just tell you what it is. So it was a very good, insightful event. Today's a Friday. Since this week it has been a little bit busy with the holidays, with the trip to DC and my cousin visiting this Friday. Normally I don't work on Fridays, but today I have a couple of interviews for the CMO position. Insightful to learn about how the VC area is changing for them too. Now most of the bigger institutions giving money to VCs, they want domain expertise, and that's why we're trying to start a fund at GenAIX because at GenAIX our deep expertise is AI, especially in business applications. So we want to focus this fund towards helping other startups who are solution providers to different entities. So it was super great listening how the VC landscape is actually shifting towards more domain expertise, and how it's also shifting towards AI. So and today the news just broke out kids should learn AI in school starting from kindergarten. So for the AI education market, that is very, very big in general. For the AI market, that's a complete shift in a complete direction. It kind of hopefully adds more certainty to the market.